Hey guys, this is your fastest IRAQI DINAR somewhere on the net. My dogs are very relaxed. I'm sitting in the sunniest spot I can get where I can be in full sun. I mean, we have new updated windows, so I don't get the sunshine. I'm going to miss, my color, but that's okay. We're changing seasons. I should have a new pair of boots coming in tomorrow. I'm excited about that, and I'll wear them. I'll probably wear jeans tomorrow, and I'm going to do a lot of live streams tomorrow, so you're going to want to subscribe, tap the bell so you'll be notified. I'm going to do 3 live streams tomorrow. I did some extra membership content, so even if you come in at the lowest level, you'd have access to that. It has nothing to do, I did blockchain basics, and I'm also doing how do you imagine? How do you use the power to help heal yourself? I also talked about the book, You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. You can assist in your healing. So that is loading right now. But what's going on with IRAQI DINAR? Well, look, I talked about my imagination in that video, how you imagine it. What is your imagination that this is done? I imagine my house where I have a private beach, walking from my YouTube studio out through my pool to the private beach. We pay cash for that. We'll be out of debt. I'm completely out of debt now because I've been imagining getting out of debt. I feel like those clouds are like angels. They look like angels in the sky. What kind of magical moments are you seeing today? So here we go. So there's basic articles in Iraq only. They're talking about what the oil prices because of the OPEC and everything. So oil prices dip as Israel-Hamas ceasefire eases geopolitical tensions. So evidently there was a peace deal that I posted to my page between Israel and Hamas that Trump garnered, and he's doing a cabinet meeting today. He was doing that at 11 a.m., so there's a lot going on. He's negotiating peace again, which I love. The ISX reports 3 million in weekly trading. Their stock exchange is doing well. The military sources that give me all this information, or was giving me all this information until everything went quiet. Why? Because everybody's waiting for this to be done. The other articles where I explain that they're typical of what they're showing now, other than that HOA agreement yesterday I talked about, the heads of agreement or whatever, I know HOA is home association, fees that you pay when you have a house, even if you whatever. So oil prices dip, Basra crude eases with the global decline, dollar prices climb, and by the end of the articles, it was dollar prices drop. That the dollar's going up and down until they revalue this. The ISX reports, again, 3 million in trading. All the military sources that give me intel, they could not invest in their currency because they changed the regs about that. Gold prices steady in Baghdad. Gold hit over $4,000 an ounce last night. And with Iraq having 162.7 tons, their central bank, guys, they're a very wealthy country between their gold and their oil and all the other things they have in the ground that we've discussed on this channel a lot. But this is just the daily news. And then as far as it's still at 0.0076 on Google, so it hasn't changed yet on Google. Like it hasn't hit Forex yet, but we do have that Forex letter that I talked about this morning where it's on hold at 481 on the back screens on Forex. It's ready for coordinated political timing optics. So it's all about political timing optics. This is a geopolitical structure. When this revalues, when the other countries are going to revalue at the same time. I hold a lot of other currencies. There's been rumors that the Vietnam dong already went. It hasn't gone yet, but that's a rumor that it might go quickly. There's also Syria. They're going to remove 2 or 3 zeros. Guys, it's very murky right now because why? This is part of a global currency reset. So hang on, it's getting fun. Also, the digital dinar is 149 on Handle Forex. That is what's running the new up-to-date banking system. Not many people know about that. Again, if you watch my blockchain basics, you'll begin to understand it. Guys, all you need is a cursory understanding. If you're a member of my channel, you're already making money in the crypto space because that is the new banking systems. They're all run on this blockchain system. That's my opinion. That's my opinion only. I'm not an expert. I'm like you. I'm a holder of these currencies, but I just love watching this. It's kind of fun to watch, right? And then one of my guys that I respect very well, there was a call last night, and he said they got a call asking, hey, did you exchange? They got a call last night, people asking him if they exchanged. Other people did get exchanged. That was a rumor. It said the one got 28 million. So they were all scrambling to check and see what they got. They're trying to get a hold of him. They couldn't get a hold of him. So guys, there's all sorts of rumors. They're saying what? I don't know, but there's a lot of people that said they were waiting. Everybody's anxious. They think the next 48 hours are very important. So if you watch my content that I'm going to load, that's going to help us manifest this. I'm going to do that for my members only because I get a lot of variety of, feedback based on, my anointing. So then we go to Mark Z. This is everybody else, 5 minutes in, everybody else. Mark Z, there are silly rumors going around that Vietnam could have revalued. Mark Z said, are you at the bank? Are people seeing it on Forex or celebrating in the streets? No, it has not gone yet. They took a big step yesterday. They reclassified their stock market. I didn't know about that. I heard about all those accounts closed. I thought that was to have people get the new accounts. We have no idea which system is being replicated and where first. We know it's in Iraq. We think it went to Turkey. Then we think it was in Syria. I think that's why Syria is talking about dropping some zeros. They're on the new system. Guys, this new system is transparent. It is unhackable. It is beautiful. And it's quantum. We talked about that this morning. So hopefully you'll look at my live stream. The replay is already up. The timestamps are kind of up, but God led me to do these other things to get you ready for this. I'm all about preparing you for this wealth transfer. So he says, and yes, I think they'll be going soon, but have they gone already? No, that was Mark Z. Claire, Syria is preparing to launch a new currency. The central bank governor reveals details. Quote, the governor of the central bank of Syria, Abdul Qadar al-Hassiriya, revealed the most prominent features and details of the new Syrian currency, confirming that 2 zeros will be removed from its nominal value in a move aimed at simplifying monetary transactions and enhancing confidence in the local currency. They're not making a big deal about it, but they're getting ready to do it. He emphasized that the bank will do everything necessary to eliminate traces of the old currency, including gradually withdrawing outdated denominations from the market. Frank 26. What do they talk about every day in Iraq? The monetary reform. They talk about it every day. He goes, why do they do that? Because they are pulling the trigger. They told them they're implementing it. It's not done like a snap. It is done like a flip of a switch when it's ready to go into the market, like Forex or whenever. Yes, but no, inside this is a process. They are explaining the process to the citizens. And if you're paying attention to my channel, it is already preloaded on Forex at 481.01. Then it will float from there if you understand the markets, and I do. Please subscribe and tap the bell. Mountain Goat, Iraq now has not been more stable and more secure than ever since 2003. I can make this statement because it is a statement made both by the CBI, the Finance Committee, and many prominent economists in Iraq. Guys, this is so close. It's incredible. Now we got Bruce. We've talked about redemption centers ever since they became a reality, and we know they are real. Why would somebody say they're not real? That's somebody that's not looking at the bigger picture. They are, in fact, real. It's just a question of, are they safe for you to go to? Look at my pinned comment down below. It's just an option for you to find a bank and do a private exchange instead of going into a cafeteria plan. You do whatever you want. So he says, I know roughly what the rate is on the dong. Yes, it's good and it's moving up. Higher, the dinar, the same thing. We have a contract rate on the dinar at the redemption center only. They keep saying that. If you want a contract rate, you go to the redemption center. I don't know anything about the redemption centers. Don't ask me. I'm not going there. I'm doing my own thing. I'm going the way God told me to go, which is the 3 steps. Pinned comment down below. It says, and yes, it's going to be good. Whatever it's going to be very good. Guess who made the contract? President Trump. That's who made the contract with Iraq. Iraq is the one that's going to get this thing done for us. So Bruce, accordingly, I think he has contacts at Treasury, or that's what he says. What do you believe? You decide, depend on who you trust, right? I trust God alone, and he told me the 3 steps to a safe exchange. Let's see. What did Pimpy say? Yeah, why do you want to go to multiple banks? You just go to one bank. I go to my bank. That's it. I don't have to go to multiple banks. One bank, deposit the currency, make the exchange. Pimpy is in LA. You might be in an area that, I live in Maine. It's different. It's different here than somebody who's in LA. There's lots of banks around to choose from. If he just wants to go to one, that's fine. I think diversification is good. Nader from the Middle East. I think it's after the election. He goes, if I say that, you guys get mad, but he thinks that's the truth. He thinks it's going to be after the election in November. I don't know, guys. All I know is God told me to tell you it's done, so I think it's already done. Well, that's 10 minutes. That's enough. Guys, I saw 1212. You know what 1212 means? I didn't have this book when I was doing my membership video. It says divine order. For God is not a God of disorder, but of peace, as in all the congregation of the Lord's people. 1 Corinthians 14:33. The number 12 is all about God's authority and divine kingdom order. It also symbolized the nation of Israel as a whole. Whenever I see 12:12, I pray for God's sovereign order and rule in any given situation. It is God's sovereign rule that's going to release this at the right time. I have the 3 steps. If you want God's 3 steps to a safe exchange, then you'll look at the pinned comment down below. And with that, I am done. I am out for the day. I've done Intel. I've done 2 membership videos for all my members at every level. You have access to that. I did my live stream, which was long. My husband's painting. I'm getting my hair done tonight. I've replied to all your emails as of now. I'm up to date. I don't know, but I'll see you tomorrow for maybe 3 live streams. So the rest of the night, I'm going to take a break. Unless my husband's gone when I get home, maybe I could go live for a few minutes and check. I always check and see what's up. Worst case scenario, I do a short and keep you posted. Guys, continue to believe this is done. Bye.